season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. I say it's duck season, and I say fire. Let's try that again. Okay, I'll start it this time. Right. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Fire!
How y'all doing? Welcome. I know some of you don't know me because I haven't been covering Bitcoin officially. I started covering it here about 2 weeks ago. I had some people requesting it because they follow my SP and SPY reports. Anyway, so I don't believe in the product, but I can tell you about the trading. I've been going over this trading. Now, this is a long term, so think of this as a weekly overview, babies. All right? Now, I personally think this is a pretty interesting stock. I do understand the concept because most of my years I've been a coin supporter, but here's of lately I ain't been participating much because, well, quite frankly, as a IT support man and be doing this work for over 30 years, becoming a trader has been pretty hard. Thought I was all smart until I started trying to trade stocks. No, not the case, baby. I didn't know what the game was before I started trading. You know, I thought, yeah, I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. You just buy going up and you sell going down. Boy, I tell you what, being ignorant or naive, however you want to put it, it's pretty hard. But I've been trading 6 years now, and I spent the first 3, just so you know me a little bit here, about the first 3.5 years, man, I lost a whole lot of money. But I happen to be one of them stubborn folk that like to stay with something till either I understand it or at least understand to keep my nose out of it because it ain't for me. But baby, I turned all that around, and I've been watching a lot of stuff, about a lot of traders doing stuff. And no wonder so many people lose money. They don't know nothing about trading no stock. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get off that just for a moment. That just give you a little bit of knowledge. By the way, I'm a Kansas boy, and very nice to meet anybody. Anyway, let's get on with the getting on. Now, this is the stock, pretty much what I call the baseline. Now, let me talk to you a little bit. Does that look natural to anybody? Now, I've been watching this stock. I keep an eye on it, and it doesn't trade like this unless the computers are mainly involved. All the algorithms, baby. There's a whole bunch, and you can see it. It gets, oh my God, this is the long-term. Here's the long-term chart. Look, this is ghost town, baby. Now, I don't know, but to me, what this tells me is the traders who trade this, they're a bunch of smart cookies. They ain't putting up with no nonsense unless you know what you're doing. You stay out of this market. You hear me? All right, now that just friendly advice. Now, this is called the 50 variable moving average. Let me go over that right quick if you ain't experienced it. It's a 50, and this line is one standard deviation off that. This is where I consider to start trades. It's when I consider, okay, all right, we up there over that 50. Because the 50, if you don't know this, I just give you this little tip. The 50 is the golden god of indicators. And I don't like indicators. But I'm going to show you some. I'm going to show you some stuff about technical analysis, and I'm going to put you in the right mind to think about this coin. First of all, does that look natural? No. If you don't know if that looks natural, you shouldn't be trading this. If you see, oh, danger, get out, man. Let me give you, that's the first piece of advice. Now, I can prove myself, but it's going to take time for you to give me trust. You sign up for my channel, baby. Become one of my followers. Give me a chance to show you I know the stuff I know. I can make you right, make you understand the markets, or help you at least. All right. Now, this is 1, 2, let's see, what market, what time frame? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Longest, next to longest, next to longest, the longest. This is what I consider my weekly and monthly pattern. Now, you don't pay no attention to these numbers up here, baby. Don't get worried about these numbers because you don't understand this. Because my trading system is the only one I've ever seen I've developed is based on Fibonacci, trend lines, and market structure. And I don't miss anymore. I get anywhere from 80 to 85%, sometimes 75%, but I pretty much don't lose money. And I believe in not losing money. I only use anywhere from 3 to 5% risk, baby, on my money. Of course, it took me a while to figure stuff out. Anyway, needless to say, all right, let's go. Let's turn all the lights and whistles on. Let's talk about the week in the Bitcoin. All right. All right. We just broke the long-term primary trend line and then started running like a monkey up here. All right, first things first. Let's get it straight. See this yellow line? That means caution, baby. First thing, 1, 2, 3. We're going on market structure, ABC. And then we're going to observe the depth and the length. Now, I'm going to tell you what this is even before we get to the end. So you just want to poke in and poke your nose out. This means don't trade this or short the hell out of it when it gets to the appropriate level. Now, you want to let it run, whatever jinking the trick, trap, and fool group is running on these folks. But this is prime candidate right here. You look up here on this long-term chart, brothers, sisters, you look at this. We ain't even beat one deviation channel off that 50. Now, don't you go looking at no 50 SMA or a VWAP or anything like that. Now, you don't need all them for this. This is pretty simple. It was an important line. It was tested one time. One time, boom. The long term, the big, most powerful channel on the chart was tested 1, 2, oh, okay. There it is right there, 3 times. Very, very appropriate for a breakout. Now here's my short term on that chart. Look at this. This should have at least before coming off here, it should at least have a breather. So we want 1, 2, 3. So what we're seeing here is we're seeing either let's get down here. Look at the angle on this. That is impossible to sustain. I don't care if they run all the way up here, but I think this is a trap, folks. We don't want to do no traps. Besides, what do we need? Okay, so we got the third test on the long term. What do we need? At this 50, we need to test at least 3 times. There's one test. We come back. We got to test it again. Now, I'm not going to go into too much more depth on this Bitcoin. This is pretty easy stuff. Any trader worth his weight in gold, I mean, even with the weakest indicators, can figure this out. Now I understand even 1 bar is worth trading on the size of this baby, the way it gets on. But unless you've been trading it, you know, my goal as a feller who's trading, first of all, that's way over 2 deviations, even 3. And I've you go back here and you look, you can see this will run up into the 3 deviation line, but nothing is Superman. Nothing is Superman. We know how, unless you're not experienced, you understand things that run 3 deviations are very short term, and running 2 deviations is pretty short term. So don't get up in this Bitcoin. Let's wait for some market price action. Now, the other thing I knows is my medium term. My medium term. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Okay, so they're going to try and take a 1-2? Yeah, kind of doubt it. Kind of doubt it. Let's take a look at the old indicator for you indicator people. See right here, we got cheap. There it is right there. One. Look at that short. See how short that is? Look at this. Running way up here in La La Land. This is dreamland for a short man. Why? They could dang near not know how to trade, and they could just enter a short, baby, because you ain't holding that line. You ain't the Super Bowl champions, baby. They ain't nobody. They can step in here all dang near almost any price and let it ride it down. All right. Now, I'm not going to drone on because there ain't a whole lot to talk about. What's important, folks, is this guy right here, the SPY. This here, baby, this is win or losing. From what I've been seeing, there is some correlation, a little correlation going on between that Bitcoin. I'm going to tell you, let me get right to the point. I don't want to act no fool here because I ain't got much time. It does not look to my eye after an analysis is that the S&P, the SPY is we haven't even broken that long-term channel for very long. And then we have a big gap down on what looks to me to be happening. We'll just have to see what tomorrow brings, because this is the absolute I don't trade and I don't know zone. But these markets are somewhat correlated. It's funny, you come over here and you look at my little old Doge coin. I like trading it. I have fun with it. Anyway, look at here. We have a reversal and they be janking, baby. Look at that. They all moving together. So I know there may be news and all that, oh my God, let me get in here. Don't do it. Don't FOMO yourself into money. Don't lose your money, baby. Stay out of this stuff. Make the market show you it's doing a legitimate bull action. This is not legitimate bull action. I'm just telling you right now. This is something else. I don't know what to call it right now. But there's some stuff going on in the news that greatly concerns me, and I'll be asking myself, is this a really, really good place to take a pump and dump before the market excrements all over itself? Well, I don't know for sure, but these moves are not working well. This is important. We got a skew move. That is Friday, we got a very nasty skew move down. What we had was the proximity, almost a neutral skew for Friday morning. I knew it was bouncing between a couple of places. Anyway, this is not the best skew chart, but it's something that approximates the true skew I get off my market maker. See, here we have it right here. Boom, boom, boom. This was a reversal, baby. So all those that were stacking 9 high Thursday, they were stacking them put to call ratios. They were stacking them, and then they pulled this. So we got some long-termers that were thinking that we were going to get some validation, and it may look like it for the short time future, but baby, that's not happening. Facebook's got a bad law case against them. Man, took some money from some folks. I told them not to get in this. I said, don't get in that. Oh, we're going to buy something before earnings. Look at this. Neutral. Stay out of the market. Neutral. Me not trade, baby. True, it could have blasted off, but keep your money. Keep your money, baby. All right. It's Pork Chop Penny out. Hope y'all have a good trading week. It'd be really cute to see him turn this market around. I just don't see it. I mean, it's like, we're talking major Herculean type of, we're talking several deviations here. See here? Look here. You got this little head and shoulders. This is the head. This is the shoulder. We're probably going to see a bounce off this. And then they got to go higher, break through. And before they get validated, they have to break through this major trend line. And this major trend line has not been tested, babies. So, you know what that means. You're going to have a couple tests in there. And what I think this is a wave 4. But see what they got to do is they get above this. So this would be a 4. Up would be a 5, and then we would call a dump. Complete dump. Then we get a nice big A, B, C. We see that fine continuation. We haven't even seen this is a 3. This will become little 4. This is how I see it as happening. And then we'll see a big dump. 3, 4, 5. So that puts us in place of 3 5s in place. That'd be a major turn. Go on ahead and finish this. 1, 2, 3. So we'll see how it happens, folks. Anyway, that's this week in Bitcoin. Y'all have a good weekend now. Good night.
Let's try that again. Okay, I'll start it this time. Right. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Fire!